Alrighty. Hi, everyone. I can't see anyone. It's just streaming, so hopefully you guys could hear and see me just fine. Alrighty. Well, my name is Karina, and I see you guys again, and we are going to go through a beginner's yoga flow today for just 1 hour. So let's go ahead and start in child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch. Let your knees go wide. Allow your forehead to rest heavy on the mat. Fingertips are nice and long towards the front of your space. Let your eyes close. Start to notice your breath. Each inhale and exhale as it comes naturally to you. Start to bring your mind and your presence to your mat, to this room. The next 60 moments together, moving and breathing. Don't worry about earlier in your day or about what you'll be doing later. Just focus on your breath, your mat, your movement. Start to take a body scan. Notice how you're feeling today. Any tight spaces, any aches, any pains. Maybe you feel good, high energy, low energy. Just take that body scan. Notice how you're feeling. And then maybe rock your forehead from side to side, giving yourself a nice little massage here. With each exhale, sink a little bit deeper into your hips. Let's take 3 breaths together as a community. Deep inhale through the nose. Loud, audible exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Biggest breath yet, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Awesome job. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Place your left palm on top of your right. Breathe into your left side bodies. Hips stay exactly where they are. 1 deep breath in. 1 deep breath out. Walk your hands back through center. And then over to the left side of your mat. Place your right palm on top of your left. Breathe into your right side bodies this time. Sink even heavier through the hips. 1 deep breath in. 1 deep breath out. Walk your hands back through center. Press through your palms and come into tabletop position. Stack your wrists underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Untuck your toes. Knees are about hips distance apart here. Gaze is down, nice and long through the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, add a micro bend to your elbows. Let your gaze come forward for cow pose. Exhale, bring your spine up towards the sky. Look at your belly button, press into the tops of your feet, cat pose. Inhale, drop your belly, cow pose. Exhale, lift your spine up towards the sky, cat pose. Keep going. Match your breath to your movement, and then add anything extra you might need. So maybe some hip rolls, neck rolls. Maybe you come back into child's pose, forward through upward facing dog, whatever sounds good to you here. Find that movement. Maybe close your eyes. Listen to what your body needs right now. Two more breaths here, and then find some stillness. Come back into your neutral tabletop position on the exhale of your second breath. Awesome job, everyone. Ground down through your left palm. Inhale your right hand up towards the sky. Make some movement through your wrists, to maybe through your shoulder. Take a breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring your palm through. Rest onto your right shoulder. Allow your head to rest down onto your mat. Option to leave your arm where it is, or you can reach it forward towards the front of the mat or come into a half bind on your lower back. Nice. Breathe. With each exhale, twist just a little bit deeper. With each inhale, find more length through your spine. Take a breath in and a breath out. Place your left hand back down onto the mat if it's not already there. Inhale your right hand up towards the sky. Exhale, release your right hand down to your mat. Let's go ahead and switch it out. Ground down through your right palm this time. Inhale your left hand up towards the sky. Find some movement through your wrist, through your shoulder. Take one more breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring your left palm through. Rest onto your left shoulder. Same option here for your arm. You can place your right palm exactly where it is. Move it towards the front of the mat or come into a half bind at your lower back. Awesome job. Try to keep your weight as even as you can in your legs rather than completely dumping into the left side. And a lot of the rest of the weight will be in your left shoulder and through your head. Deep breaths here as you settle in. One more breath in. One more breath out. Release your right palm to the mat. Inhale your left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, release your left hand down to the mat. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up high. Go out through your feet. Find some movement. Let this feel good. Once again, so you can shake your head yes and no. Rock forward onto your toes, back down onto your heels. Maybe roll from high plank to down dog, whatever sounds good to you. Again, maybe close your eyes here. Turn inward into what your body needs in this moment so that you can wake up for your practice. Maybe you've been sitting all day, and this is a great way to wake up your body, get that blood flow moving, get your heart rate a little bit higher. One more breath here of movement, and then find some stillness in your downward facing dog. So in your down dog, we want to actively press all 10 fingertips into the mat. Externally rotate your shoulder blades away from your ears. Gaze can be in between your legs or maybe a little up towards the belly button, whatever's comfortable for you. Hips are nice and high towards the sky. If you have any tension through your hamstrings, you can add a micro bend into your knees. And at the same time, continue to actively press your heels down towards the mat. Awesome job. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, look forward to the top of your space. Exhale, 10 baby steps to ragdoll pose. Bring your feet as wide as your hips, maybe even wider. Nice deep bend through your knees. Try to let your torso rest onto your thighs. So as deep as that bend needs to be, go for it. Option to grab opposite elbows or option to clasp your hands at the nape of your neck for a little deeper of a stretch. Rock from side to side. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Find some movement that feels good to you. This should be a huge release through the neck and the upper back, maybe even through the hamstrings. Make sure you still have that nice deep bend. Bring your weight into your toes in this pose, almost like you're about to tip forward. One more breath in. On your exhale, release your hands down onto the mat. Heel toe your feet together. And then on your inhale, rise real slow, one vertebra at a time. Let your head come up last. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears and down your back. Option to do this a couple of times if it feels good to you. And then we'll meet in Samasthiti, hands at heart center, eyes closed. Take a moment here to come back to your breath and to come to an intention. So your intention is something that you'd like to dedicate this practice to. Maybe it's something you're working on, focusing on within yourself, within relationships, partnerships, at work, whatever it may be. The intention that I offered earlier this week and that I think we will stick with for some time is going to be the intention of finding your balance. So whatever balance means to you and to your life, searching for that balance, that thing or things that help you get to a good place internally, especially during times like these where there's a bit of chaos in the world and around us. Our schedules are all over the place. We're working from home. We can't go out and see our friends. So it's a bit of a chaotic time. So looking to find a balance within yourself. Maybe it's what your day looks like, a routine, someone that you call. Self-care, it can be so many different things. So whatever balance means to you, find that definition or find that thing and think about that throughout your practice. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, let it go. Inhale for mountain pose. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Lift your kneecaps up to engage through your thighs. And then draw your belly button in to find length through your lower back. Pinky fingers are face in, nice and active through the arms. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Nice job. Inhale, grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Open up through your left rib cage. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, back up through mountain pose. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Open up through your right rib cage. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, up through mountain. Exhale, back bend. Cactus, open your arms. So your elbows should be in line with your shoulders and at a 90-degree angle. Opening up your chest towards the ceiling, gaze can come up. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale up through mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come through heart center, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, find a flat spine. Place your hands on either your shins or your thighs. Exhale, high plank. Release your hands down to the mat, set up for high plank. Awesome job. First high plank of class. So stack your wrists underneath your shoulders. Draw your belly button into your spine. Keep your gaze down towards your mat. Activate your thighs by lifting them up towards the ceiling and stack your heels over your toes. Nice and active. Awesome job. Take a breath in. Exhale, hinge forward before lowering all the way down onto your mat, nice and slow. Awesome job. Untuck your toes. Bring your toes to touch. Press into the tops of your feet. Hands stay where they are. Forehead can rest on the mat for just a second. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Inhale for baby cobra. Lift your chest up. Gaze stays down towards your mat. Little to no weight in your hands. Press, press, press into the tops of your feet. Use the back line of your body. One more breath in. Exhale, release your forehead to the mat. 2 more times, just like this. Inhale for baby cobra. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift up. Exhale, release. Back down onto the mat. Press into your palms. Come through either tabletop or high plank to downward facing dog. Awesome job. This is our Sun A. Let's flow through 2 more times, matching our breath to our movement. Inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift, find a flat spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands up high. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Grab your left wrist. Inhale through mountain pose. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Grab your right wrist. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend, cactus, open your arms, lift your gaze. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. And lower slowly all the way down to your mat. Leave your hands where they are, untuck your toes. Inhale for baby cobra just one time. Exhale, release down to the mat, press into your palms, come through either tabletop or high plank to downward facing dog. Nice job. One breath in, one breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Grab your left wrist. Inhale through mountain. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Grab your right wrist. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend, cactus, open through your arms. Give it your all. Embrace any shakes that come. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank and lower to your mat, nice and slow. Use your core. Leave your hands where they are, untuck your toes. Inhale for baby cobra. Exhale, release your forehead back to the mat, press into your palms through tabletop or high plank to downward facing dog. Awesome job, everyone. That was our sun A. Let's move on to our sun B. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low, hands come high. Settle in here, so keep breathing. Find your balance, find your pose. Bring your weight into your heels. Maybe even lift your toes for a little bit extra. Take a peek at your knees. Make sure they're not passing your toes. If they are, sink your weight back even more and sink your booty lower. Draw your belly button into your spine. Find some length through your lower back. Relax through your shoulders. Drop them away from your ears. Awesome job. Take a breath in. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Bring your right palm towards the back of the room. Left hand reaches forward. Stay square in your hips. Find the twist from your belly button through the crown of your head. Take a peek at your knees and make sure they're still in line with each other. If they're not, readjust them. Nice job. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale up through chair. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Left hand comes towards the back of your space. Right hand comes towards the front. Stay square through the hips. Twist from your belly button to the crown of your head. Gaze is wherever is comfortable for you. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale up through chair. Exhale, drinking bird. Come onto your tippy toes. Hands come straight behind you, so palms are face down. Squeeze your triceps. So squeeze your shoulder blades together and feel your triceps activate. You're balancing on your tippy toes here, so if you fall out, it's okay. Just breathe. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale up through chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, release, shake it out. Nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. And I'll demo you through a chaturanga. So if you want to come into a chaturanga, you can hinge forward. You come forward past your fingertips, lower to halfway, so 90-degree angle in your elbows, and then inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. The other option you can do is come into high plank, drop to your knees, Hinge forward past your fingertips and lower halfway. And then inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. So those are your two options there for chaturangas. You can also always hold a high plank, or you can always do what we were doing in our Sun A, lower all the way down to your mat and come up for baby cobra and then come to downward facing dog. So those are your four options here. I'll continue to cue you through this and just take whichever variation you feel most comfortable with. Inhale your right leg high. Bend your knee, open up through your hip, find some movement here. Let this feel good to you. You can roll through the ankle, through the hip. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your legs through to the front of your space. Drop your back knee down. Inhale for crescent moon. So back toes can stay tucked or they can untuck, whatever's comfortable for you. Front knee is stacked over your front ankle. Hips are square towards the front of your mat. Hands are lifted up towards the ceiling and pinky fingers face in towards each other to stay nice and active through the arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, half split. So bring your hands down to the mat, lengthen through your front leg. Your right leg is long. Hips are sinking back towards your back foot. Fingertips are on the mat. You can kind of fold forward towards that right knee. You're going to feel this through your hip and hamstring on the right side. You can find movement if that's comfortable for you, or you can just stay still and breathe into anything that you're feeling in this space. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale back up through crescent moon. Exhale, hands down to the mat, come into a forward fold. So come forward onto that front foot. Yeah. Both legs come to meet at the top of your space. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Inhale, back through chair. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Inhale, back through chair. Exhale, drinking bird. Come onto your tippy toes. Palms come face down behind you. Squeeze your pinky fingers in towards each other. Use the back line of your body here. Nice job. Inhale, back up through chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. So come from high plank, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale for upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Nice job. Inhale your left leg high. Bend your knee, open up through your hip, find some movement through your ankle, through your hip, whatever feels good here. Try to keep your weight as even as you can in both hands rather than dumping into the right side. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Settle in here. 90-degree angle in your front knee. Back toes can be tucked or untucked. Hips should be square towards the front of your mat. Relax your shoulders down your back, gazes forward. Take a breath in. On your breath out, half splits. Lengthen through your front leg and then bring your hands down to the mat and fold forward over your left knee. Nice job. Hips sink back towards your right heel. You should feel this in your left hip and left hamstring. Breathe through it. Always an option to find some movement. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale back up through crescent moon. Exhale, hands down to the mat, forward fold. Nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Inhale through chair. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird. Come onto your tippy toes. Inhale, back through chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Find your flow here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Drop your back knee down. Exhale, half split. Sink your hips back. Fold forward over your front lengthened leg. Inhale, back up through crescent moon. Exhale, hands down to the mat, forward fold, launch forward onto your front foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Inhale through chair. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird. Come onto your tippy toes. Palms come face down behind you. Inhale, up through chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee down. Inhale for crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Lengthen your front leg and fold forward over it. Hips sink back. Inhale, back up, crescent moon. Exhale, hands down to the mat, forward fold, launch forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more time through. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Inhale through chair. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird. Come onto your tippy toes, palms come face down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee down. Inhale for crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Hands come down, lengthen through your front leg. Inhale, crescent moon. Lift your hands back up. Exhale, hands down to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Inhale, back through chair. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale through chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee down. Inhale for crescent moon. Exhale, half split. Inhale, crescent moon. Lift your hands back up. Exhale, hands down to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, vertical twist right. Inhale through chair. Exhale, vertical twist left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale through chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's add on here. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. This time, inhale for crescent lunge. So stay high on your back toes rather than dropping the back knee down. Keep that back knee lifted. 90-degree angle in your front knee. Hips are square towards the front of your mat. Shoulders are stacked over your hips and gaze is forward. Make sure your back heel is stacked over your toes. Awesome job. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, warrior two, open up to the side of your mat. The left side is where we're facing. Readjust your foot stance here. So your front heel should be intersecting your back inner arch. Back knife edge of your foot is parallel with the back of your mat. Front toes are facing towards the front of your mat. Nice and long through your left leg, and then 90-degree angle in the right knee. Gazes over your front middle finger here. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale for star pose. So readjust your feet. Toes are facing towards the side of your mat now. Arms are open. Take a little bit of a back bend to open up through your chest here. Let this feel good through the front line of your body. Deep breath in. On your exhale, wide-legged forward fold. So hinge at your hips, fold forward. You can readjust your feet here. So toes come in, heels go out. You can also widen your stance if that feels more comfortable to you. The hinge is coming at your hips. Your head is heavy. So shake your head yes, shake your head no. Make sure you're nice and heavy through your head. And then hands can come wherever is comfortable for you. So they could be down in front of you. They can come behind you through your legs. You can grab your ankles. You can rock from side to side. You can find movement. Whatever sounds good to you or calls to you in this pose, you can take that movement or you can stay in stillness. You always have an option for inversions here as well, only if that's in your practice. You can take a headstand or a tripod handstand if that sounds good to you right now. Otherwise, stay where you are and breathe. Close your eyes, settle in. Find some space here. Keep a micro bend in your knees just to avoid locking them out. Come to a place of balance. So how can you feel balanced in a moment like this, where your head is below your heart, the blood is rushing to your face? How can you find balance in this moment within yourself, within your breath, within your body? Coming back to that mantra, to that intention. One more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. Place your hands on your hips, and as slowly as you can, on your inhale, rise. Nice flat spine, back up to star pose. So open up through your arms, deep breath in. Exhale, warrior two, readjust your stance. So front toes face back towards the front of your mat, bend through your knees, open up through your hips. Breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, and then open up to 6 and 12. Nice job. So your right hand can rest, or rather elbow can rest on your thigh if you'd like, or you can have it nice and long and press it into your shin, or even maybe reach down to the ground. Make sure you're still bent in that front knee, nice and long through your side bodies from the knife edge of your left foot all the way up to the crown of your head. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring your right palm up and over to the back of the room. Left hand can come down your thigh or it can come into a half bind. Take a breath in. On your breath out, cartwheel your hands down to your mat. Chaturanga Dandasana, find your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome job. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Settle in here. Front knee is stacked over your front ankle. You can always widen your stance to help your balance. Stack your right heel over your right toes. You can always add a micro bend into your right knee if that feels good to you. Hips should be square towards the front of your mat. Gaze is forward. Take a breath in. On your exhale, warrior two, open up to the right side of your mat. Readjust your feet here. So this time your left knee is at a 90-degree angle. Your left heel should, if you could imagine drawing a line, is intersecting the right inner arch. Knife edge of your right foot is parallel with the back of your mat. Make sure your weight is in that knife edge of your back foot, not just dumping into the front. Awesome job. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, star pose. Readjust your toes to face to the right side of your mat. Open up through your arms. Find a nice back bend here. Let this feel good. Now clasp your hands at your lower back. Take an inhale, open up through your chest. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. So your hands are going to come up and over towards the right side of your mat, over your head. Readjust your feet if needed, toes in, heels out. You can also widen your stance. If this feels really extreme for you in your arms and your chest, you can always release your hands down to the mat at any point. Otherwise, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Make sure you're nice and heavy here. Continue to let your arms come up and over your body towards your head. Nice and deep stretch through this chest expansion. One more breath in. Stay where you are, but on your breath out, release your hands to the mat. Find whatever variation calls to you here on this side. Just breathe. One more deep breath in. And another deep breath out. Place your hands at your hips with a nice flat spine. Inhale, rise all the way back up to star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, and then open up to 6 and 12. Again, you can rest your left elbow on top of your left thigh, or you can reach the left fingertips down towards the mat. Nice long line of energy from your left fingertips up through your right, and then another long line of energy from your right knife edge of your foot all the way through the crown of your head. Your gaze can be up if that's comfortable for you. If your neck is kind of cranky today, you can look to the side or you can look down at your foot, maybe a little bit more comfortable, whatever calls to you in this moment. One more breath in, another breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring your left palm up and over to the back of your mat. Right hand can come down your right thigh or can come into that half bind at your lower back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. One more in. Exhale, hands down to the mat, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's flow through just one more time, matching breath to movement before we start to calm down a little bit and slow down. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, bring your leg through low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Hands lift up. Exhale, warrior two, open up to the side of your mat. Inhale, star pose. Hands lift, toes in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge at your hips. This time, inhale for a halfway lift. So just find your spine here. Exhale, fold. Place your hands at your hips. Inhale, rise all the way up to star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Deep breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, and then open up to 6 and 12. Nice job. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Find your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Just kidding. Left leg high. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your leg through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Open up big. Clasp your hands at your lower back and forward fold. Nice job. Nice and wide through the legs. Let your hands come up and over. Take one breath in. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Place your hands at your hips. Inhale, rise nice and slow all the way back up to star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, and then open up. Nice job. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right, left palm comes up and over to the back of the room. Exhale, hands down to the mat, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, side out. Child's pose. Bring your knees down to the mat nice and wide. Toes come to touch. Let your forehead rest onto the mat. Hands are reaching towards the front of your space. Awesome job. Reset. Find your balance here. Coming back to a state of peace within the mind, of equilibrium within the mind and the body and the breath. Let your heart rate slow down. One more breath in. One more breath out. Press up through tabletop to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward to the top of your space. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Preparing for tree pose, just like we did on Tuesday. So ground down through your right foot. And then place your left foot either on your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. Hands can stay at heart center, or you can grow your branches, or maybe place your hands at your waist or behind your back, wherever it's comfortable for you. Challenge your balance here. Make sure that wherever your foot is, your left foot, make sure it's not on your knee. You can add a micro bend into your right leg. And then drop your left hip tip just an inch down. So instead of hiking up that left side, see if you can drop it down just a little bit. Use your core here. So draw your belly button in. This will help you keep your balance. And then gaze at something in front of you that's unmoving. This will help you maintain your balance. If you feel really balanced and comfortable here, then maybe try closing your eyes. Wherever you are, just breathe. If you fall out, it's all part of the fun. It's just yoga. One more breath in. On your breath out, release your left foot and your arm, shake it out. And then go ahead and switch it out. So left side this time, we're grounding down through your left foot. Right foot can come to your ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Hands can come to whatever sounds good to you, heart center, arms extended. Gaze is straight, core is engaged. Drop your right hip tips down an inch here to keep your hips square and balanced. Same option to close your eyes if you feel very balanced here and want to add a little challenge. Just breathe deep inhales through the nose, deep exhales through the nose. One more breath in. On your breath out, release your right foot, shake it out. Awesome job. Let's meet at the top of your mat if you're not already there. Inhale for mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana, final one of the day. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to a seat at the top of your space. Let your legs come out long in front of you. Remove any flesh from underneath you if you need. Kind of wiggle around. Inhale your hands up towards the sky. And then on your exhale, hinge forward. Hands come towards your toes. Hands don't need to touch your toes. So they can come to your thigh, your shins, wherever. If they end up around your toes or around your feet, then awesome. But wherever you are, it's great. Let your forehead come towards your knees. With each exhale, sink just a little bit deeper. Take an inhale, lift up just a little bit. And then exhale, sink even deeper, come down, fold more. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, come back up. Hands come out in front of you. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your mat. Nice and slow, use your core. Awesome job. Close your eyes, bring your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side, massage your lower back. Reset through the spine, through the mind, through the body. Awesome job. Supine figure 4, bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Bring your hands through behind your left thigh or knee, through the keyhole. Flex your toes towards your face. If you want a little bit more, use your right elbow to press your right knee away from you. If it's accessible to you, you have the option to rock from side to side. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Go ahead and switch it out. So bring your knees back into your chest, reset through the spine. And then let's bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Bring your hands through the keyhole to the back of your right thigh or knee. Pull your knees in towards your chest. flex your toes towards your face, or in general, just flex. And then if you'd like, you can use your left elbow to press your left knee away from you. Keep breathing, deep inhales, deep exhales. One more breath in. One more breath out. Place both of your feet onto your mat, about hip distance apart. Reach your fingertips towards your heels. The knees are bent here. Setting up for bridge pose. We're doing 3 rounds. When you're ready, inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky, press into your feet. Keep your chin away from your chest. Scooch your shoulders underneath to open up through your chest a little bit more. You have the option to clasp your hands underneath your back if that's accessible to you. Breathe. Press, press, press into those feet. See if you can lift your hips even higher. Nice job. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release your hips down to the mat. Let your feet come as wide as your mat, and then let your knees buckle in together. So knees to touch, feet wide, fallen bridge. Hands can come wherever is comfortable for you. Breathe and reset through the spine. We have 2 more rounds of bridge. You're welcome to take them on your own, or you can follow my cue. When you're ready, bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Reach your fingertips towards your heels. When you're ready, inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Bridge pose. Come up onto your shoulders, open up through your chest. Clasp your hands underneath your back if you'd like, up to you. Maybe close your eyes. Deep breath in. Exhale, release, hips down to the mat. Knees together, feet wide, fallen bridge. Hands can come wherever is comfortable for you. One more time through. Bring your feet hips distance apart, knees bent. On your inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky for bridge pose. Final time here. See if you can press, press, press into those feet even more. Can you lift your hips even higher than you think you can? Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your hips down to the mat. This time, Supta Baddha Konasana. So bottoms of your feet come together, and then your knees come wide. So as wide as your mat, maybe even wider. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Notice the rise and fall of your belly. Grounding down through your mat, through your breath. Bring your knees back into your chest. Rock from side to side, massage the lower back. And then when you're done, so at your own pace, allow your knees to fall over to the right side of your mat. So no rush to get here for a gentle supine twist. So knees fall to the right, cactus or to your arms, and let your head fall to the left. Make sure that your shoulder blades stay grounded on the mat rather than your knees on the floor. Your left hip should be stacked over your right. So if you need to, you can scooch the right hip under just a little bit to attain that. Just breathe. With each inhale, find some more length through your spine. And with each exhale, twist just a little bit more. Breath in, breath out. Bring your knees back into your chest, reset through the spine, and then allow your legs to fall over to the left side of your mat. To your cactus, your arms. Let your head fall to the opposite direction, so to the right. Keep your shoulders grounded onto your mat and breathe. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale back through center. Bring your knees back into your chest. Happy baby. Grab the knife edges or inner arches of your feet. Let your legs come wide, open up. Make sure that your lower back is still grounded on the mat. So if you notice that your lower back is lifting, grab behind your calves or behind your thighs. Rock from side to side. Lengthen one leg. Lengthen the other. Play around, have some fun here. Let this feel good through your inner thighs, your hamstrings, your lower back. Bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, nice tight squeeze. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Squeeze as tight as you can and take a deep breath in. On your exhale, release, final resting pose, Shavasana. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Unfurl your eyebrows. Keep your chin away from your chest. With each exhale, try to sink just a little bit deeper into your mat. Let every part of your body find some relaxation, some heaviness, some release. Feeling balance between the mind and the body and your breath. I will bring you out when it is time. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, your wrists, your ankles. Take a full body stretch, reach your hands up overhead. And then press yourself over onto your favorite side for fetal position. Knees bent, use your arm as a pillow. Reset here. This pose is supposed to symbolize a better version of yourself after each practice. Take a breath in and a breath out. Press yourself up into an easy seated position. Eyes closed. Hands come to heart center. Grow tall through your spine. Let's take one breath together as a community. Exhale all of the air out from your lungs. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale your hands to third eye center. The yogi in me honors and high fives the yogi in each and every one of you. Namaste. Nice job. Nice job, everyone. I can't see you or hear you, but I hope you're all there. I hope you had a great time, and I'm hoping to post a schedule soon on when I'll be teaching these. And of course, I'll get some feedback from you guys on preferred times. And if there's any preferred poses or anything along those lines, I can definitely incorporate that. And I'm hoping to record a bunch of these and have them on this YouTube channel, so you guys can have access to that, within your own free time. So we'll get a website and things together for all that. But thanks again. Talk to you guys next time.